It's only 12 inches high, solid gold, and it means England are the world champions.
Good evening. The 1990 World Cup finals in Italy are a year and a week away. This afternoon at Wembley, England were up against Poland in qualifying Group 2. A win would put them in a comfortable position for the remaining 2 matches early next season. Anything less would create a very nervous situation indeed. And where Poland are concerned, England can get nervous. Wembley, 1973, a World Cup qualifier, England v Poland.
Hunter's got to make that, and he's lost it. Kadoka is inside McFarlane. Hughes trying to get back goal side. Domarski coming up square number 10, and it's there.
That cost England a place in the 1974 finals and Sir Alf Ramsey his job. The 2 countries next met in the World Cup in the finals 3 years ago.
Lineker checking back when he might have gone straight on. Trevor Stephen is unmarked. Gary Stevens coming up on the right. 4 in the area. Lineker! Beardsley looking very lively. What a lovely first-time ball. Lineker far side. Coming in on it. No! Yes! Magnificent goal! Winacek loses it, and Lineker says thank you very much.
The hero then was looking for another goal-scoring performance today, Gary Lineker. For Peter Shilton, 16 years on from that first match against Poland, a special day. Poland's last group match was away to Sweden less than a month ago, and the score then was 1-1 until the 97th minute of the game. That result, 2-1 to Sweden, left the group table like this going into today's match. England leading on goal difference, 7 goals scored, with that man Shilton so far keeping a clean sheet. England v Poland then at Wembley this afternoon. Trevor Brooking alongside John Motson in the commentary box.
Peter the Great among goalkeepers reaches a monumental milestone today as he equals Bobby Moore's record of 108 England caps. And depending partly on the result this afternoon, he could go on to challenge Pat Jennings' world record of 119 internationals if Shilton and England go to Italy. Well, trying to stop them taking a step along that road is 24-year-old Jarosław Bako, Poland's 6'4" goalkeeper, who was discovered by the man that Wembley will never forget, Poland's 1973 hero Jan Tomaszewski. He spotted Bako in the lower divisions and took him to his old club, LKS Łódź. Well, now a check on the 2 teams. For England, number 5, Des Walker, and number 9, Peter Beardsley, were both past fit this morning. And Bobby Robson has gone for 2 orthodox wingers. Chris Waddle and John Barnes both start the match. David Rocastle is on the substitutes bench, along with Paul Gascoigne and Alan Smith. Poland have 2 strikers who play in West Germany. Number 9, Jan Furtop from Hamburg. Number 11, Marek Leśniak from Bayer Leverkusen. But number 10, Marek Wasika, who tends to play a bit deeper, is the top scorer in Polish football this season with 18 goals for his club, Ruch Chorzów. So Poland in red, as they were back in 1973. They're trying this afternoon to emulate their famous predecessors here. England in white, knowing that a win is essential today. We have on the ball now to Waddle, to set us firmly on the road to the World Cup finals. And there's an early mistake by the left back. Godovchik, number 4, turned the ball out for a corner. Waddle short to Beardsley. Lineker's in the middle. Butcher's up as well. And we do need a strong start here. Bobby Robson picking the wide players, mindful of the fact that in Monterrey it was from wide positions that England got the crosses in for Lineker's hat-trick against Poland. That was Webb. This is Butcher. Now it's Barnes inside. Robson. And number 2, Vias for Poland. Oh, straight to Chris Waddle. And the shot blocked by Vias. Here's Stevens. Waddle to Beardsley. And Barnes already roaming. With effect. Oh, brought down on the edge. Well, Barnes cutting a dangerous path through the Polish defence, brought down by Vias, number 2. Butcher starts to make a run across, gets waved back. And that's in by Beardsley. The block was by Furtok. John Barnes in the inside right position when he was brought down. Beardsley with the corner. Butcher moves away. And then gets a touch. Hooked away by Matysiak for Poland. And play compressed in the Polish half. Pierce's pass. Header was by Wojcicki. And here's Beardsley. And Lineker's in a good position. And the defender did awfully well to get a foot in. Bacco was able to get there first because Vias just got his foot there ahead of Lineker. And it was a good England move, this, because he had the space and he was onside as he latched on, or didn't quite reach the pass because Vias got there first. Gary Stevens. It was Łukasik who came across. And now Furtok, number 9, against Terry Butcher. And it looks to me as though the number 5, Łukasik, is marking Lineker as he did when Lech Poznan played Barcelona in the European Cup Winners' Cup. Yeah, they're together now over on the left-hand side. It's a man-to-man marking job, that for sure. Here's Barnes. England have yet to concede a goal in this World Cup group. Beardsley. This is Webb. Furtok, a good touch, and this is dangerous. The spare player was Vias, and Furtok away on the right. And he's got Leszniak in the middle, and they're coming up from midfield in numbers. Well, there was a pertinent reminder there of what Poland can be like on the break. But Shilton has got Waddle away. Robson's just inside him. Waddle goes again. Matysiak. Oh, Lineker! And Waddle! And Bacco saved it. It's Lineker again. Can Webb get there? He can. Well, possibilities there at either end. England escaped when Furtok broke for Poland, but then straight away Waddle got them moving and Lineker intercepted the back pass from Matysiak. John Barnes for England. 3 waiting in the centre. Lineker! Well, it's been nearly all England so far, but there was one anxious moment. It's Jan Furtok breaking on the right. Terry Butcher trying to get to him. Shilton gathered the cross. Here's Pearce. Mistake by Barnes. Number 10 there is Bashika. Des Walker. Waddle now with the pass, and intercepted by the tall number 3, Wojcicki. Then touched off by Furtok to number 7 and captain Pushik, who's really playing in a right-back role, presumably because he's been told to mark Barnes and he didn't get to him there. Number 4 on the left flank of the defence is Vodovchik, and this is Urban, the left-sided midfield player wearing number 8. Comes from Górnik, the defending champions and league leaders in Poland. Vias. Urban. Now, Beardsley, it was a good tackle by Robson, and Lineker's away, and Lineker's onside, and this is going to be a free kick and a booking for sure. And the yellow card comes out, and Bacco, the goalkeeper, denies England the opening goal in this World Cup tie with a cynical challenge on Gary Lineker. Robson won it for Beardsley, and Lineker was just onside, and he was through and away. Took the goalkeeper on, and just look at that.
Well, there's no question when you get an incident like that, it's so stopped a certain goal that the goalkeeper should be going off for an early shower. There's no question that it cost England a goal. Gary Lineker had wrong-footed him, he was past him, he had an open goal. There was 100% certainty that the ball was going to end up in the net. And here we have a free kick on the edge of the area, which is sort of a 50-50 opportunity.
Beardsley. Well, I'm afraid no justice there really for England. And the boos echoing round Wembley are aimed at the goalkeeper. This is Pearce. Butcher. Looking for Lineker. Here comes the keeper. Oh, got mixed up with the centre-back. Wukaszik took the ball from in front of him. And there's not too much solidarity in that Polish defence early on. But on the break, they're dangerous. That was Furtok. And he's the man, the number 9, who's causing England some concern. Number 9, Jan Furtok, who's played against Butcher and Stevens before in the European competition earlier this season for his old club, Katowice. Here's Webb now for England. There goes Lineker. Waddle's in the centre, so is Robson. Waddle. Lineker. Header by Maticic, then by Stevens, and now Webb, and now Beardsley. Stevens. And again. Beardsley. England with 6 players pushed well forward in this attack. Webb looks for Lineker. Good cross. Barnes! It's a goal kick. Barnes says corner. Lineker cut that back well. Tight angle, Trevor.
Did very well here. It looks as if the defender's got him blocked out, but he just clips it round. It drifts towards the far post. John Barnes coming in, and it could easily have gone off the back of the defender, but a goal kick was given. But a good cross from Gary Lineker for that tight angle. The goalkeeper caught at the near post, just the wrong side.
Well, memories of 1973, and no one will feel that more keenly than Sir Alf Ramsey sitting at the back there. It was that draw here which robbed England of a place in the '74 World Cup finals and ultimately cost him his job. Leszniak. Opening here, perhaps. It was Urban's shot, and Pearce who scrambled it away from Waszicka. So a corner to Poland, and they'll send both their centre-backs forward, Wojcicki and Łukasik, 3 and 5 respectively. And Leśniak heads it back, and that was a real chance for Urban. Peter Shilton entitled to shout at the players in front of him. What they were allowing doing Leśniak, giving Leśniak so much room on this side, I've no idea. He had so much room to head that back in, and it's Jan Urban who comes in for the second header, and Trevor Brooking, he might well have scored.
Well, it's the same old tale. Leśniak, one of the smaller forwards. You worry about the big men, and there he was coming up late, but it was the first header by little Leśniak, who nobody had picked up, left him completely unmarked.
Here's Barnes. And Lineker, surely! It's in! England have taken the lead. And the scourge of Poland in Monterrey, Gary Lineker, brings smiles to English faces again. John Barnes with the pass. Lineker into the goalkeeper first time. And then from a tight angle, right foot, that's over the line as Brian Robson dives in. And England have taken the lead. Just when we really needed it. Poland had come close a minute earlier. And the Wembley crowd thrilled by that. 24 minutes gone. Lineker, who scored that hat-trick against Poland in the last meeting, now takes his England total to 28 goals in 41 internationals. For top, Beardsley, now Robson. Looks for Lineker, moving well again away from his marker. Barnes. And that marker got back to concede the corner, Łukasik. But he's got his hands full here with Lineker. Beardsley to take the corner, Butcher behind Barnes. Barnes, Webb! Good save by the goalkeeper from Neil Webb. Close to being 2-0 to England there. Peter Beardsley's corner, flick on I think by John Barnes here. Webb's header, point-blank range. But the near-post corner works here for England. Webb. Beardsley. Half an hour gone. Barnes for England. Barnes!
He looks up to the sky because he knows that was a very good chance. Great tackle by Brian Robson, but he's got injured as a result, and let's hope he's not badly hurt, because his tackle has set up the opening for John Barnes. There he is, he runs onto it, and instead really of squaring it, he tries to clip the goalkeeper himself. A little square pass to Gary Lineker. But I'm a bit concerned about Brian Robson, I must say, because he doesn't go down like that unless he does feel a nasty injury. And so when we think of his injuries, of course he missed Poland, didn't he, in Mexico? Let's hope the jinx hasn't struck.
Yes, you're quite right. It was the dislocated shoulder, wasn't it, in the World Cup that was the reason he didn't play in the Poland game. But hopefully Captain Courageous is all right today. Paul Gascoigne was warming up just in case, and so too was Paul Parker. Butcher. Budovchik. Pearce for England. England coach Don Howe. Lineker, good touch to Waddle. Webb. Lineker again. I think it's now safe to say that the sharpness has returned after that debilitating illness of Gary Lineker's that affected him not just in the European Championships, but for much of this season as well. But how he enjoys playing in the centre rather than on the right wing, where Johan Cruyff has kept him for much of the season for Barcelona. He's thriving on this service. Bobby Robson down on the bench as we approach half-time. That was Vashika to Maticic. Vashika again, number 10. It's good play. Oh, and Prusic! And a brilliant header by Walker. This is Leszniak. It's not over yet, the danger. It is now, but right on half-time, Des Walker saves Bobby Robson's team with a header which may yet prove priceless. And Vashika got round the outside. It was Prusic with his header, and Walker got that away. Well, they'll argue about whether this was going in or not. This angle may be a clearer indication. Well, certainly it was too close for England's comfort. Des Walker showing that the neck injury really has healed. Stevens. Barnes. Lineker. Oh, good play. Pearce. 4 waiting for a cross here for England. In time added on for stoppages at the end of the first half. Good ball. Walker again. Kuczynski coming out of defence set that up. And tried to get Furtok through again on the right. Half-time, and Bobby Robson's team have played well going forward, but would be unwise to take anything for granted at this stage, because Poland, a goal behind to Gary Lineker's effort in the 24th minute, have had their moments, although their attacks have been few and far between. And England, pleased to be 1-0 in front, still have plenty of work to do. From Italy, the referee gets the second half started with news of the official attendance at Wembley, 69,203. Pretty good turnout for the first weekend in June. Cool conditions that suit the England players. Lineker gets back to beat Maticic. He's got through a terrific amount of work, Gary Lineker. Stevens. Beardsley. Waddle. Lineker's off again inside the box. He's nearly there. He is there. Side netting. It was nearly. But he's looking sharper than I've seen him, Trevor Brooking, since before the European Championships.
A magnificent pass by Chris Waddle there, but it was really the run. Look, he's got away from the marker and the sweeper, and really very, very unlucky that it caught the side netting, but a great run again. He's such a good target.
Push up.
Here's Stevens to Waddle. Lineker's there. Barnes! Oh, unlucky. Keeper got to him. Well, there were a few England fans starting to shout goal there. Instead, it's Poland breaking at their most dangerous. Furtok. Barnes was the player who was just about there. It's a Chris Waddle cross bent in beautifully. Barnes steals inside the number 2, and the keeper made a good save there. Vias. Leszniak's coming in with Stevens. Maticic. Vidovcic. Brian Robson's tackle. certainly intended to go for the ball when he started, but it's a free kick to Poland, and England have got some defending to do here. That second goal still proving elusive, and while it does, there are going to be a few nerves around the place. And the shot was by Vodovchik. In the end, it was well charged down, and Peter Beardsley saw the chance to break clear, and Neil Webb's made a great run to his left. Lineker's to his right. And it was there that Beardsley tried to go, and Webb said, why didn't you pass it the other way? But here's Waddle and Stevens. Robson. Oh, a bit short by the captain.
A big disappointment for England there, because Peter Beardsley, having done exceptionally well to break up the Poland free kick, suddenly found a 3-against-2 situation. The spare man was Neil Webb down his left, and Neil Webb standing there knowing in his own mind that a great run really to join Peter Beardsley was wasted, and why Peter Beardsley selected on the right-hand side Gary Lineker, I'm sure only Peter Beardsley will know.
Well, here is Lineker, keeping the ball in play and finding Robson. Terry Butcher to Pearce. Robson's in there, so is Lineker. It went behind both of them. This is Waddle. Charged down, and Beardsley blocked by Matichik. But a lot of referees from the continent don't give those. Probably sees it in Italy every week, that. Stevens, as the crowd get behind England. At full stretch there, Wojcicki. That is a free kick, and it's against Terry Butcher, who's angry. Well, it's a World Cup tie which to many people is so vital, and yet it's England's match for much of the time, but the Poles still threatening when they get the chance to catch England a man short here and there. So heavily of England press forward. This is Vodovchik. Vias, Matichik. And Leshniak. And Urban. Well, that's 2 chances for Jan Urban. This is a corner, it was deflected. Des Walker again making a vital interception. And Jan Urban, who had that header over the bar in the first half, Walker definitely threw himself in. Wazarek. Free kick given. Polish substitution. It's a striker coming on and one going off. Leshniak will leave the field, number 11. And Roman Kosecki, who's got something of a playboy image in Poland, plays for Legia Warsaw. Something of a pop music freak, we're told, and the haircut may suggest that. He's coming on. There's the coach in the light suit, Wojciech Wazarek, who must know that this game is still open. Walker stretching. Waddle. Well played by Chris Waddle. Now, what's on the end of this? 3 England players the other way. Lineker's made the run again. The angle wasn't good enough. Urban. Well, again, Lineker making such a tremendous amount of space for himself. Full of running. Kosecki. Nice turn. And he's got 3 others up with him. Now, can John Barnes make something of this? The Poles themselves now having to get back hurriedly. Well, they're only Beardsley and Lineker up there so far. He's waiting for the other midfield players. And eventually he finds Waddle on the other wing. And still Waddle. Good effort. ludicrous model. Well, the Polish goalkeeper has shown that even if he's not performing the heroics of Tomaszewski, he's still pretty useful. Corner to England.